A traditional ruler in Bonny Kingdom, Se-alabo Clinton Danjumbo says Kristina Reports, a virtual news medium come online news magazine, came at a nick of time to serve as a veritable platform for Bonny Kingdom to tell her story. Se-alabo Danjumbo, who is the chief and head of the Danjumbo Chieftaincy House of Grand Bonny Kingdom, said this on Tuesday, March 19, 2024, when he paid a courtesy call on Kristina Reports in Bonny, Rivers State. He noted that it was imperative for Bonny Kingdom to tell her story, lest others tell it and add unfavorable biases to it, thus eroding the intrinsic particulars of glory, grandeur, and greatness inherent in the story.
I clearly see that we have for a long while not told our stories, and you came on board and you started telling that story. And there are things that will be brought to the fore because we are the ones telling our story, and it will not be biased against us.
The chief and head of Danjumbo House was accompanied by his wife, Alabota Christy Danjumbo, and Bonny Kingdom's master of ceremony, Amaseni Dave Banigo. He noted that because Kristina Reports has an editorial team that is populated and led by Bonny indigenes, it will be able to propagate the vision of the Amayanabo of Bonny Kingdom, an institution that makes up the kingdom.
And it will help the vision of the Amayanabo, for instance, the vision of the local government, for instance, the vision of the Chiefs Council, for instance. It will, because you are from here, you will know the pains that the local government is feeling. You will know the pains that the institutions here are feeling, and then you will tell the story, having insight to that pains, knowing what we're facing, our terrain, our environment, what we lack, the fact that there's not been a federal government presence in this local government for from when I was a child.
From generation.
We've been abandoned. And then you acknowledge that, and that's the kind of story that you're telling. That story now will re-echo out there, and people will realize that, oh, these people have been abandoned, completely abandoned.
He commended the management and staff of Kristina Reports for the milestones achieved so far, observing that they have done well to stay focused and continue to implement the vision, thus growing the media house to what it is today.
What I have seen here, shows, doesn't just show capacity. It shows someone with a sense of mission, perspicacity. Is your watchword. That's what I will conclude with. Perspicacity is your watchword. I know how this whole process was conceptualized. I was there at the teaching stage, I was there at the conceptualization stage, I was there at the formative stage, I was there when the dream was formed and we talked about it, and it's a good vision. And whatever comes at this stage gives you impetus to take it to the next level. And interestingly, you listened. I'm happy that this is where Kristina Reports is today, and it's serving the needs of until I just hope people will understand and key into what this vision is. And I think that is the vision, and that's where this sits, within this kingdom. I'm happy that taken it this far. Thank you. I can only say, please keep the good work going. And do not let, one thing don't be biased in cause of, you have maintained professionalism. Continue to maintain professionalism. Do not look at, oh, the story is coming from this person, the story is not coming from this person. Tell the story as it is. Tell the truth. And like I've always told you, I've always backed you up. I will continue to back you up.
On his part, the master of ceremony for Bonny Kingdom, Amaseni Bode Banigo, also commended the Kristina Reports management team, led by its publisher and CEO, Gosio Jumbo, for the milestones achieved, advising that there should be paradigm shifts from story and picture to picture and story. He stressed that this was important for people to know the stories behind the pictures they see of the Bonny people, noting that this would enhance the understanding of the way of life of the Ibani ethnic national and Bonny people's way of life. Earlier, the publisher and CEO of Kristina Reports had expressed his appreciation to the Bonny country chief for the visit, informing him that the media outfit has grown over time to where it is now and have served various stakeholders and become a rallying point for diverse interests. He further informed Se-alabo Danjumbo that the media house is populated by media professionals and technical staff who drives various processes to make it a destination of choice for veritable and verified information, social impact propagation, agenda-setting efforts, and crystallization of issues in the polity. High point of the visit was the presentation of the traditional 2 bottles of wine, as is customary when receiving a Bonny Kingdom traditional ruler, and presentation of souvenir to Se-alabo Clinton Danjumbo by Kristina Reports publisher and CEO, Gosio Jumbo.